Heroes aren't just those that walk around in capes and defeat bad guys. You've heard stories about everyday people that have done extraordinary feats to help others, but did you know that many dogs have been hailed as heroes too? Hi, I'm Grant.
And I'm Allison, and you're watching Continental Kennel Club's Talkin' Dogs, the show where we're not dogs that are talking, but we are talking about dogs.
In this episode, we look at some everyday dogs who saved people. Number 1. Roger to the rescue. On December 6th, 2022, in Ringwood, England, a 94-year-old man named Maurice Cohen was exiting his car when his walking stick snapped. He became stuck in the car's footwell and wedged under the brake and clutch pedals. There was nothing he could do with no family around to come to his aid. He tried yelling for help, but it was to no use. He was there for almost 24 hours.
Luckily, the following morning, his neighbor Roger came to his rescue. Roger was a cute Jack Russell Terrier and Poodle mix who had wandered away from his home and over to Maurice's garage. Roger stayed with the man until his owner, Francis Wall, discovered them. Help was quickly called, and luckily, Maurice was able to return to his home after a few days in the hospital.
Number 2. Belgian Malinois versus Mountain Lion. Not many would face off against a mountain lion, but luckily, this hero on our list didn't hesitate when her owner was in danger. Eva, a 2-year-old Belgian Malinois, and her owner, Aaron Wilson, were on a walk towards the Trinity River in California on May 16, 2022. It was there that a mountain lion cornered Aaron. Eva and the cat got into a scary tussle that was only stopped by the quick reaction of Aaron, who had run back to her truck to grab a crowbar and flag down a passing motorist for help.
Aaron received scratches on her shoulder from the big cat, but Eva's damage was much worse. Once the mountain lion was scared off, Aaron rushed Eva to an animal hospital where she received stitches to her face and a few other areas. She was able to go home for recovery on May 19th. Unfortunately, Eva passed away unexpectedly about 3 weeks later. She had begun to have seizures days prior, and her condition rapidly deteriorated. Though this is a sad ending, we will always remember the Belgian Malinois for her heroic deed.
Number 3. Louisiana Golden Hero. In Louisiana, it's easy to find wooded areas, and lots of them. It was common for Abigail and Cecilia Borg to venture off and play with their golden retriever, Artemis, in the woods not far from their home. On November 28, 2022, however, the trio wandered too far and got lost. Once realizing this, the sisters decided to stay where they were, holding on to their furry friend for comfort.
Their parents sent out a search party when they discovered the girls were gone. 100 volunteers and local law enforcement searched for them for 4 hours. Artemis's barking led the rescuers straight to Abigail and Cecilia. The heroic efforts of Artemis got everyone home safely.
Number 4. Labrador Retriever and Missing Owner. Our next hero also used his barking to save someone. Max, a Labrador Retriever, and his owner, Sherry Nappy, were stranded in Texas in the 7,800-acre George Bush Park for nearly 3 days. It was May, and the heat and weather were unforgiving.
To make matters worse, Max and Sherry had no food. Sherry was recently diagnosed with dementia, which is believed to be the main reason behind her getting lost. But Max never left her side, leading the rescue team right to them with his barking. The pair were a little bruised and dehydrated, but were returned home safe and sound.
Number 5. Hero Dog Ruby. This last entry is a little different from our previous entries. Corporal Daniel O'Neill was a canine officer for the Rhode Island State Police and needed a partner. This is where Ruby, an Australian Shepherd Border Collie mix, came into the picture. She was a shelter dog and was returned multiple times for being unmanageable before she was even a year old. But Corporal Daniel was willing to give her a chance and the time and patience this dog needed. It paid off. They were a dynamic duo, having saved people, solved cases, and locked away criminals.
On one particular assignment, Corporal Daniel and Ruby were sent to find a missing teenage boy. They were successful, and in a crazy twist of fate, this boy was the son of one of the shelter volunteers that had cared for Ruby. After that event, Ruby was nominated for and won the American Humane Hero Dog Award for Search and Rescue in 2018. A Netflix movie, Rescued by Ruby, premiered on March 17, 2022, and is based on the amazing life of Ruby. She was a search and rescue canine for 11 years until she passed away on May 13, 2022 from a sudden, untreatable illness. Ruby's story of second chances and heroic service will not be forgotten.
We love dogs, and dog heroes have a special place in our hearts. For those that are no longer with us, we will remember them fondly. And for those who live on, and the new heroes we hear about every day, we celebrate them.
Want to know about some more awesome dogs? Check out our blog and articles like Top 10 Dog Statues Around the World. Check out some of our other YouTube videos as well. Remember to like, comment, share, and subscribe. Thanks for watching.